Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome back and welcome to Kita's List of Everything Black, the companion website to kitaslist.com. Now, kitaslist.com is a website that is connecting Black culture, community, and commerce across all areas of the economy. We are leaving no economic stone unturned. So, whether you are a traditional brick and mortar online business, or a social media business, or a nonprofit, or you're a professional who doesn't have an official business, but you're selling things like, so maybe you're a realtor, you're an entertainer, you're a furniture sales or a car salesperson, you could be selling cell phones. Okay, if you have if you're a licensed street vendor or you have a food truck, um, if you have jobs that you want to get in front of the eyes of Black people, or you're a Black realtor or a homeowner and you're selling a property, or have a property for rent, or you have an event that you want Black people to know about, Kita's List is the source. And so, what I want you to start doing is before you buy, give Kita's List a try. Use it like a Yelp, use it like a Google. Go to kitaslist.com and see if there's a Black owned business or a Black professional that can fill the need of whatever it is that you have. This is how we are going to close ranks, lift ourselves up. If you watched my introductory video, you know that in 2021 we had 1.6 trillion, 1.6 trillion dollars in spending power, which makes us one of the richest economies in the world. We are a whole country economically speaking, right? So if we turn those dollars to ourselves and recycle it through the community multiple times, we will increase our net worth, because the article said, and this was from CNBC, while our spending was extremely high, our net worth went down 14%. We're making other people rich. That ain't cool. And that's not right. So let's 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 support, strengthen, and sustain our own community. Now, signing up at kitaslist.com is, you have to be a member, but the membership is free. However, signing up your business is not free. Um, but it is such a good price. It's less than it costs you to go to dinner. It's less than you spend at happy hour, unless you're extremely, extremely frugal and you have like one appetizer and one drink. And I know some people like that. um, but yeah, it's the prices are really good. Um, and that is because this is a grand opening, and it's also because it's Black History Month. So I'm just starting out, and so I want you to come on in and take advantage of this great pricing. And look out for discounts, because I have those all the time as well. So now let's get into it. That $1.6 trillion, we should look at that again. So let's just take a quick look at that again. That's an Investopedia article, um, that ranks the top 25 economies in the world. But this is what I want to draw attention to. Um, the 168 countries outside the top 25 make up less than a fifth of the total global economy. One fifth. That's 20%. Less than a fifth. Wow. Of course, the US would have the lion's share, right? So there's the US, right? And then there's China. This is 168. This is the rest of the world. This, not the rest of the world. This is the top 25. This is 168. We would be right in here, countries 11 to 15. That's 168 countries right there. So, you know what, Black people? We're not doing as badly as we thought we were, but we can do better. We just have to direct the money into our own communities. That's what we have to do. Okay. So now there are some of you that are already thinking, is it really worth it? Is there really that much opportunity? And I would tell you, yes, there is, because there's this article here by the McKinsey Institute for Black Economic Mobility, who say that serving the Black consumer is a $300 billion opportunity. And then they do name some specific areas that have that opportunity. So the biggest upside lies in food, housing, healthcare, broadband, and banking. Okay. So if you're in one of those areas, that's where the largest opportunity is. But that doesn't mean that there's not opportunity in other places. So why here? Because Black people happen to live in areas where there are food deserts, housing deserts, healthcare deserts, broadband deserts, and banking deserts. How far do you have to go to get to the bank in the Black neighborhood? I know of a town where there is no uh, supermarket. I'm sure that you've heard of that too, or you may be living in one. So, yeah, it's definitely worth it. And there are retailers who do know that it's worth it, and they do take advantage of it. So let's see what they do, who they are and what they do. Um, right here, they're big brands. McCormick, Walmart, and Sprite are among the top 10 brands to resonate with Black Americans, and that's as of early last year. So now what did they do? So here's the top brands: Walmart, YouTube, Lysol, Sprite, Visa, McCormick, Dove, Febreze, Netflix, and Google. Look at this. Rank difference versus non black. 33% more black people resonate with Sprite than non black people. Now, check out what they did. They used McCormick as an example. They tapped into black interests and creativity. They partnered with Millie Peartree. She's known for tasty dishes and affordable recipes. Uh, Through the partnership, McCormick acknowledged the history and prominence of soul food by transforming traditional charcuterie boards into soul cooterie boards in celebration of Black History Month 2022. I personally did not see it, but I wish I had because it sounds amazing. And then they teamed that up. They also teamed up with Tabitha Brown to form her own seasoning line. So Black people appreciate being seen and being heard, right? And so that worked really, really well for them, according to these numbers. McCormick, 43, plus 43%. How about that? Plus 43 in the rank. So, from a social media perspective, 88% of Black consumers follow influencers or creators on social media platforms. You know what that goes to? YouTube. Now, wait a minute, y'all. Listen to that. If 88% of Black people are following influencers, then there's an opportunity for us to have another stream of revenue as an influencer. That's another that's another thing to think about. Okay. So it's worth it. These big brands show that it works. There's an opportunity in social media for all of us. Um, and there was one other point that I wanted to talk about, um, where we spend our money. Okay. Uh, 29% of Black online adults are banking and financial services, electronics to the tune of $50 billion annually. In 2020, Black-owned businesses generated over 150 billion in revenues. So if we're spending 1.6 trillion, our businesses generated 150 billion, we need to spend more money on black owned businesses because this number should be a lot higher compared to the money we spent. Look at this, more mobile applications, um, and spend more time, spend 36% more time on them compared to the general population. Premium TV services, we spend most of our income on consumption. Now, you can't save if you don't have money. So if you start that second stream of income, let's say you started a TikTok, right? And it made you $2,000 a month. That's over $20,000 a year, right? And we're in there with the luxury items as well. And a little over half of us own a home. I'd love to see that number soar to like 75%. And I'm telling you, we can do it. We can do it. 2024 is a year of abundance. It can be the year that we got ourselves together financially and reached higher heights. We have the money. We are a whole country. We can do it. Okay. So I just wanted to make you aware of those additional statistics. I hope you found it informative and interesting. And so since you stayed with me to the end of the video, so in the previous video, I said that I had a coupon code 10 off that was good until February 9th. Today is the 9th. It's still good today. But unfortunately, I didn't get my video up as soon as I had hoped to get it up. So I'm going to extend that coupon code a couple of days. So in addition to fantastically low prices for ketuslist.com already, I'm going to give you an additional $10 off with that code 10OFF on a whole year membership. And it's going, I'm not even going to tell you how much it costs. I want you to go to the site and see how much it costs. Um, and I want you to see what I have to offer. And this is what we've been needing. I've been wanting to wake up in a black owned property in a bed with sheets, wearing pajamas, and take a shower with shower gel and um, get dressed in clothes and shoes that were all created and designed by Black people, and to be able to buy those products through Black retailers. Um, that's where some of you social media guys come in. If you list on ketaslist.com, it will help people to find you, right? So you put it right in your description box what kind of store you have, or write in your description what kind of store you have, what kind of products you sell, put up some pictures of your products, and when someone wants to buy something, they can buy it through you. Um, I want to go for my doctor's appointment with my Black doctor and eat at a Black owned restaurant. And I don't want a soul food restaurant. Not that I don't like soul food, I love soul food, but I want my Black owned restaurant to be in a Black town where I want it to be a seafood restaurant because I love seafood, so I want to eat at the Black owned seafood restaurant. Um, and Then I want to go home and enjoy a nice cold glass of white wine that was created at a Black owned winery that I bought from a Black owned wine store. I want to have that day before I leave this life, right? So let's create that for all of us in ketaslist.com. Thank you for being here. Please remember to like the video and to subscribe to the channel, and to subscribe to the notification. Turn on notifications and sign up at ketaslist.com. And I'll see you next time.